Hello and welcome to today's devotion for Tuesday, the 19th of November. In our reading today in the prayer handbook from Mark's Gospel, Jesus and his disciples are criticised for not fasting. In response, Jesus replies that the old and the new don't always go together. When you do try to put them together, like putting new wine into old wineskins, then both are ruined and lost. It's a very special time for the Jewish people, or it should be. They should be celebrating rather than fasting, for their long-awaited Messiah has come. Jesus is here teaching, healing, performing miracles, revealing God's love, showing them God's kingdom. Part of the reason for fasting was to pray that God's kingdom would come, and that kingdom is now here in the shape of Jesus. But to acknowledge that means to acknowledge the need for change, and they are just not ready for that. I wonder, are we ever ready for change? I'm going to read to you the first two verses of the hymn for today, set for today in the prayer handbook, a hymn by Daniel Charles Damon entitled "When Listening Prophets Dare to Speak." When listening prophets dare to speak, love thunders like an ocean wave. Old wineskins burst, stone columns quake, and dry bones rise up from the grave. When prophets feel their strength is gone, as churches add to people's pain, a prophet's question lingers on: can dry bones ever live again? The opening lines of that second verse are the ones that I find most challenging. When prophets feel their strength is gone, as churches add to people's pain. I wonder in what ways our ways of doing church add to people's pain. During lockdown, we were forced to rethink our ways of being church. And during lockdown, we perhaps came to realise what it was about church that was most important to us, that mattered, that we missed. We might also have noted the things that we didn't miss about church. And we do well to hang on to these thoughts and not forget them, to write them down, perhaps, and not lose sight of them. As more and more of church life returns as we knew it, think again about what it was that you didn't miss. Is it happening again? Can we stop ourselves falling back into old patterns and ways that not everybody found helpful? After being through so much, it might feel that we only have the energy or inclination to step back into the old familiar ways. We haven't the energy to do things differently, but it might just need a few tweaks here and there, a small change that might help stop somebody's pain. We've had an unprecedented, if unwelcome, opportunity to learn some precious lessons that we mustn't lose sight of. I'm going to read the second half of the hymn, so enjoy the words. True prophets challenge us to change, to wake and wonder, risk and grow. And when the way ahead seems strange, to name the fear and let it go. God bids us rise to speak and move like prophets on a lighted stage, unmasking fear, revealing love, and making peace from age to age. God bless and have a good day.